Luxury and royalty are not the same. Money can buy luxury, but royalty you have to get it from your birth. Born as prince, lived up as king, and rule as emperor is what royalty means. I bought a car which has been the emperor of the automobile industry. The best car in the world. S-Class holds the royal title of the best car in the world in this automobile industry. And that title has been given by a lot of the experts and critics and journalists who know about the cars, who look forward on what the new car comes out. And you know, S-Class has always set the benchmark in the industry and still do that. This title has been there with the S-Class for the more than last 6 decades, which means this car has been benchmarking the automobile industry as such. As even experts like us always look forward when a new S-Class come out, because it shows us what next 20 years of auto industry would be going into. This car set the benchmark in the automobile industry and has got that royal title, the best car in the world. There are only very few cars which I really love to drive as well as travel in the rear seat, and that one combination is this one, the S-Class. It's without doubt it's the best car in the world in both as a driver's car as well as a traveler's car. No doubt it's the best luxury car in the world, and it is proven once again with this refreshment. The car which we're driving now is the 2018 facelifted variant of the S-Class, and it has its own charm when you are having this car as your car for a day. So the car has a lot of improvement over the predecessor, not the predecessor, the pre-facelifted one. So Mercedes-Benz India has included a lot of new technology to benchmark the car with the BS4 engine and a lot of other things. The first thing which I want to mention here is the level 1 automation on driving. There are 4 features which are come to existence here in India with the available frequency limitations for the radar. One is the Distronic active cruise control system, where you can set the cruise control over here with the new buttons on the new steering wheel. You can set it the speed, and the car will follow the car ahead you, keep maintaining what the speed you set, and if the car ahead is slow, it will slow down. If you have no obstacle on the other lane, if you change it, it will pipe back to the old speed. That is one thing. Where on the proper marked lane road, if you are taking a lane closer, it will vibrate and pull you back to the normal good position by braking on the right side if it's on the left side, or if it's on the left side. So there's a beep over here. If you're not active on the steering, then the steering will pull off back to the proper lane. So that's the second system. The third is the self-braking, where if you set the distance with the car in the front, it will want you to brake it. If you're not braking it, it's self-brake. And that's a third thing. And fourth thing is the blind spot assist, where, as you know, if you have some obstacle on your blind spot on your mirror, it will beep and alert you. So 4 different automation features have been brought to this car. The level 1 of automation, which is right now available in India because of the radar frequency limitations by the defense. So once you have the more advanced one, the car is capable, because in globally it's a level 2 stage automation curve, where it can do a lot of other things which really jaw drop you when you see it demonstrated. So the S-Class is popularly known as the benchmarking car, and we have one more benchmarking happening with the new S-Class over here in India. It's a new BS6 stage engine. It's a made in India engine for India. It's a new ON 656, is an inline 6-cylinder engine which we are driving right now. is a BS6 compliant engine, and the speciality is that it is compliant with the available BS4. It's a more impure fuel than BS6. That's a very advanced thing which Mercedes have done with the engine development in tie-up with the Mercedes-Benz Research and Development India in Bangalore. So it's a first is a car in India to have a BS stage 6 engine. It's a leap ahead because the government insists this technology to be implemented in 2021 only. So Merc is leading that game against benchmarking the segment. So S-Class, even in India, set the benchmark on technology now. S-Class, as you know, is the most refined car in terms of ride, harshness and voice, whatever it is, because it's one of the quietest cars in the world. One of the very few which all claim, like the Rolls-Royce, even the S-Class Coupe and the S-Class Sedan are all claimed as the quietest cars in the world, and literally feel that because there is no road noise, no wind noise or no engine noise coming into this cabin. Everything is well acousticated, and it has been proven again by Mercedes they can have very refined interior. And here, when you sit over here, the refinement means NVH, right? So noise, I already told. Vibration, no vibration at all. Even if you're having a very bad patch of road, the vibration level is absorbed very well. And the third thing, which is harshness, is also very well absorbed. So all these three parameters again set a benchmark with the S-Class. Suspension is the airmatic suspension with a self-leveling system. It's one of the best suspension, proven one, and it's been proven again as one of the most comfortable suspensions available even for Indian condition. Proven with last 4 years track record of having no much complaints. There are cars which normally commute in very bad patches of road and still have no much complaints. That's a blind spot I've sit, beeped. So talking about the suspension again, suspension is a proven one, and the height can be also adjusted according to the road condition you're having with just this touch of a button. There are 4 different driving modes available with the S-Class now. Can be controlled over here with the dynamic select, and there is eco, comfort, sport and individual. And the main difference between sport and the comfort, and that difference can be literally seen because it's a once you are into sport and individual, the character of the car changes a lot. Throttle response changes, suspension gets a little stiffer, steering also get a little tighter, so you're getting more confidence while driving. That's what I mentioned. This is also a very good driver's car in spite of known for its back ride and chauffeured nature. So the chauffeurs in this car are really lucky. So I was also very lucky to touch the maximum of this car in this beautiful roads of Hyderabad. Again, Merc has proven that different dynamics on the drive selects. Steering is obviously it's a very soft steering which is very easy to use, and it's known for that, but it's a precise one, so you don't lose confidence while you're driving the S-Class. It's a very precise one, so that's it. It's a proven steering again. And the steering wheel is a new one. I'm actually missing out the 2-spoke more classy one, but the touch and the controls over here are very advanced one. You know, the touch over here is like the BlackBerry touch we had on the BlackBerry phone. It can be used, or the right one can be used to control the meter over here. There are 3 different meter settings. You look attractive, sport, the sport, classy and progressive. 3 has different characters. And the right hand ring you can control in various ways, like you can use the G-force, RPM, you can use the navigation, many other things can be over here. And the left one can be used to control the main screen over here, which is a 12.3-inch new screen. Unlike earlier, there is no 2 separation for the screen. It is fused into one, look more classy and attractive. And apart from that, there is control over here, which is a common, very known control with a touchpad, and also have the notary knob. So there are 4 different controls to control the multifunctions. That's showing Merc has given emphasis on their safety. And MBUX, which you know globally, has the touchscreen, which not yet available with the S-Class. So S-Class is always known for its rear seat compartment. So I'll definitely have a ride over there and experience that and share it with you. The changes for the new S-Class are there on exterior as well with the facelift. Minor changes are come. Let's pull off and check out what are the changes came on to the exterior and how well it has been crafted. You know, Mercedes call their cars as modern luxury cars, and they call their design as central purity design. And we know this car has introduced the central purity design in major form in Mercedes cars with a dropping line and a lot of other things. And it has been evolved now, but a lot of things had been actually inspired from this W22 series S-Class. And what we have here is a V222 because it's an extended wheelbase. With the facelift, S-Class has refreshed the front area with a new bigger grille with double slack, which was earlier only in the Maybach range, and it's got a new headlight which is a smaller one on size, but the cluster is different. It's got a multi-beam LED which is claimed to be having the longest range in high beam, around 650 meters, and there is a new LED treatment for the daytime running light, which is actually inspiration of the hierarchy of the officers like the police and military officers, because we give 3 and 2 and 1 stars for various hierarchy of the officers. And you know, for the S-Class it is 3, for the E-Class it is 2, and for the C-Class it is 1. So this hierarchy has been maintained on this LED treatment, and the bumper is also refreshed with a wider opening and new chrome inserts. It look very refreshed, and even though it's a 4-year-old design, it still look younger and one of the most attractive car in the segment. And on side you can see any changes or major going on to the car, but there's a new 18-inch alloy with a 5 twin spoke design, and it's fitted with a 245/50 tires, so it gives enough profile for a cushiony ride. And rear is also there is a reworked tail light cluster with a crystal light, which looking in very attractive when it's illuminated in the night. And there is a reworked bumper with a new tailpipe treatment, which is an exposed one with a wider and organic look. But the 350, it's actually a piece of an art. Actually, there is no proper exhaust there. However, the refreshment had made the car look even more younger than what it was earlier. Even though it's a 4-year-old design, it's look very young and still the one of the best looking cars in this segment, with a balance of modernity and luxury. So once you're here, you're really in the royal chariot and in the king's position, because this is the place most of the S-Class owners find they in mostly. So you might know about the seat. It's been very proven one. It's known for its rear seat ride, because so unlike most of the other luxury cars, the new S-Class has been developed in the long wheelbase version, and they later developed the short wheel and the extended wheelbase, which is known as Maybach. It is the V222 series. You have the W222, which is the basic short wheelbase, and the X222. So this one is known for its rear seat because of various reasons. One is the ride comfort, which I mentioned is the airmatic suspension, and proven one with the lowest NVH. There's no any other noise, vibration or harshness coming in. Apart from that, there's a beautiful seat. It's a first class seat of any aircraft I can compare it with. The same seat comes in the Maybach as well, but it's on an extended wheelbase. But a couple of other things, so if you want to have a separate compartment for your rear on your side for Maybach, there's an option. Otherwise, there's one option for here. Just unfold this, then you're having a separate seat. Otherwise, you can seat 2+1 guys. But I think this is the best for the seat here. So with this new S-Class, one thing which I brought in is the induction charge over here, where you can keep your phone with Android or the latest iPhone system, where you can really demonstrate it, where you can really use it for wireless charging. And there is this remote which have been in the S-Class since it's been launched, and you can control both the screens over it. It's a new 10-inch screen, which it's a very crystal one. You can use it for various things, for your entertainment, for your manual, lot of other things, ambient lighting system for different colors are available. Apart from that, one thing which I really love is the seat settings, where you can select 6 different massages and both level of intensity, high intensity, low intensity, and really can enjoy it. And you can also cool your back apart from getting it heated. But that's it. That's the best seat anybody can offer in the market right now. So here comes the final and the most important feature of this rear seat is a software package, where you can select the button over here, which is just to press over here, Then the front seat, fold ahead, folding the headrest and moving ahead maximum it can. One thing is that if you have an obstacle with the headrest, it can be removed. There's a button over there, just pull it off, you can remove the headrest. So once it has gone to the extreme front, then the rear seat get adjusted. I was already in a slanted position. Now we are going into 43.5 degrees slanting, which is the best can get. And once it is fully slanted, there's a calf support comes up, and after that one more thing, which is the footrest, which pops out from the front seat, and you are in the best seat position you can in any car. So after this full tiring day, this thing, it's more than enough for me to refresh, to work for another 8 hours completely, because this massage in my back going on very rigorously is actually tickling my back. So cooling here, if you are in a European country, you can even heat your back. If you don't want that, you can cool it. So this is here, you can really refresh yourself. And as somebody claimed, if you are a guy who was driving or traveling in S-Class, you can live little more longer than if you were in another car, because it's so comfortable, it is so refreshing, and it is so hassle-free car, because it will spoil you very well. So hope you guys really had a great drive of the new S-Class along with me in Hanmust on wheels. I always have a great time with this machine whenever I driven whichever generation of S-Class, and I always say it is one of my favorite cars, and of course the favorite luxury car. So it has again proven that the best can be made better, and Mercedes guys have got that grunt to make it better and make the best car in the world.